Today is Wednesday, 15th May 2019. Welcome to the midweek edition of the Star TV Good Morning Show, coming to you live on the Star Television Network on Channel 21 and online on www.startvs.com and Facebook at Star TV Live. I am your presenter, Mohamed Basiru Sanusi. Our inspirational quote for today is from Brahma Kuruma, who once says, "Be a professional in your doing." Top stories in the program this morning. The Chief Executive Officer for Protection Plus Service Limited in Lagos, Nigeria, Dr. Uban King, who served as a guest speaker in the National Station of Nigerian Student Nurse Annual Conference held at the Miata Conference Hall on Tuesday, 14th May 2019, has said that people's inability to develop themselves through creative thinking largely accounts for the societal failure and call on African students to be more innovative. Campaign for Good Governance, CGG, has organized a two-day training workshop for 50 in the Western Area Rural District, aimed at capacitating them to democratic dialogue and accountability. And also in the program this morning, a philanthropist Alhaji Isakatko Kamara has donated food items to worshippers at the Jamil Sharif Mendes Central Mosque in Freetown as part of his Ramadan gesture. And as today is our midweek edition, I have entertainers with me in the studios who shall be discussing about the business part of the entertainment sector and also what are their trending stores. On that note, I have I-Tribe, and he happens to be one of the signed artists at KME, and he has been releasing songs after songs that have been creating impact in society. I-Tribe, good morning. Nice having you on our Star Good Morning Show.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Bash. Good morning, Miss Sierra Leone people. It's your boy I-Tribe, Mr. So. The names are too much, so
he has plenty names.
Plenty names, so I just want to say good morning to everyone.
And also me in the studios, I have Kindo Amani, and he has been tagged as the flag bearer for all the comedians in the country that has to do with stand-up comedy. And since the rose to prominence, he has been living up to expectations, doing concerts in and out and participating in national issues, being a comedian and also serving as a graduate. Kindo, good morning. Nice having you on our Star Good Morning Show.
Yeah, good morning, Bash. Good morning, viewers.
And also me, I have MIC. He says to be one of the promising stars. They will call him tallest, but he's full of a lot of talent. And he break up with that opportunity given to him in the Cypher. And to date, he has been enjoying a lot of things across the sector and got signed by Kabaka in KME. MIC, good morning. Nice having you on our Good Morning Show.
Good morning, Mr. Bash and Sierra Leonean people. Good morning.
So that's how we have been doing to support our sector. We're taking our styles to a flagship program like this so the corporate world can understand exactly what they are going through and what their stuff look like. You're still with the Star Good Morning Show, and it's proudly sponsored by Wokea Commercial Bank. Continue to stay with us.
Keke account, you in a keke rider. Osusu account, for you in a trader. Mighty account.
You, I don't people only keke there. Who say you the worship so? Tell who smoke him away the worship for you. We don't get all length in there.
Now go Wokea Commercial Bank now then the worship for me.
Wokea Commercial Bank don't get money, man. Tell me about the account.
Na keke account na inna the money, man.
Tell me what is keke. Tell me what is keke.
I be advice on the last time say
yes.
Make una go open keke account. Always una the admire so. Nah, keke account don't give me. I got over 20 kekes the way they run for me.
What thing?
Yes. Even the big dons at the country presently. Now me and then they operate.
With that small money, we will put in the account. Now you will buy all the things they are so with.
That small money they now in turn something for me the today.
Now me they get money. I will give me woman. Petty money all the eater.
Mommy man, take your money, go to any branch. Tell them say you want to open account. Simple.
The problem I get now that me na bike rider. I wonder if I'm going to open keke account for me.
Whether you na bike rider, whether you na keke rider, whether you dey ride omolanke or push wheelbarrow, I tell una for free. That account dey ede for una all. Yes.
So how? Any can
just go na any branch.
Any of them branch?
Yes. Tell them say you want to open keke account. That's all.
The matter don't done. It don't done. Me to go open your account. Nothing.
You will ride bikes. Keke riders. Omolanke pushers. Una can't join we. Now Wokea Commercial Bank. Inside keke account. We all can be millionaire.
Can join Wokea Commercial Bank.
Join Wokea Commercial Bank. Bank with Wokea Commercial Bank. #1. Bank with Commercial Bank number.
Many thanks to Care Commercial Bank for supporting the Media One Center, especially our flagship programs here, both at the radio and also the television. You are still with the Star Good Morning Show, coming to you live on Star TV on Channel 21, and you can be part of the program always by keeping in touch online and also on our local channel. We'll go in for our first story. The Chief Executive Officer, Protection Plus Services Limited in Lagos, Nigeria, Dr. Uban Kim, who served as the guest speaker in the National Association of Nigerian Student Nurse Annual Conference, held at the MEATA Conference Hall on Tuesday, 14th May 2019, has said people's inability to develop themselves through creative thinking largely accounts for the societal failure and called on African students to be more innovative. Here is the details.
Now, in Nigeria, 75% of the population are youth under 45. If a population is quoted to be 180 million, that means youth are 135 million. But the UN has said that we are probably like 201 million. Now, if you have 135 million, are we ready to actually fulfill our responsibilities in the near future? Now, by some reason, we all have to go through education. We have systems that we should put in place, getting ready for that responsibility. But truth be told, a lot of us have not gone through that exercise. Being mature does not mean you because you are of age, that means you are mature. No. You can actually be somebody who is old enough, but you are not intelligent enough. So you now become a risk to the society in the future. So what is missing in the gap, apart from education, is mentorship. They need to show you how to do. They need to show you what to do. Mentorship is actually wisdom without the pain. We don't have to repeat the pain. People that have succeeded, people that have gotten there, have a responsibility to show the younger ones how they did it so they can come up, because the whole world is a competitive space. If you don't teach the young ones how to make it, other people will take advantage of that space. And that's why when they said I should come to Sierra Leone, I did not only look at the Nigerian student, I look at also the Cameroonian students who would also be there, and tell them that, look, whatever is a weakness in Nigeria is also a weakness in Cameroon, in Sierra Leone. So coming here to Sierra Leone, I see that we are all the same shape, same sizes, and the same itinerary. If Sierra Leone is going to become a world power, which I see them become, it will take the young people to begin to make that happen now. First of all, is wisdom without the pain. Why would you take 20 years to accomplish something when you can be mentored and achieve it in 4 or 5 years? I don't need to go around the whole. I found out this is the shortcut because you're coming here. This is where you're coming. So why allow you go through all that just to get here? Because the time you are wasting there, technology has changed. Everything has changed. Jack Ma said 800 million jobs will be taken from the system in the next 30 years. So our children, your children, my children, the ones coming behind us, will not be competing against each other, but will be competing against machines, against technology. Right now, you have technology taking over the whole world. Are we ready for the takeover of artificial intelligence? No. Because we need to also get ready and train our people to be ready to win that battle as at now. Robots are everywhere. We can't keep quiet. We need to start up. And it will take us to say, okay, anybody that's under 40 years old, let's invest in them quickly. United Arab Emirates, as I speak to you, the head of their NASA is a 24-year-old boy. 24-year-old boy. In 2017, Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum woke up and said he was going to appoint ministers. And he appointed Oman bin Sultan Al Olama, 27-year-old boy, as the Minister of Artificial Intelligence. That they should start building houses in planet Mars by 2117. 100 years projection. The man is 64 years old. He would not live to 164. The boy is 27. He would not live to 127. They are not thinking of the next election. They are thinking of the next generation. We need to wake up.
So what will be...
Welcome back. You're still with the Star Good Morning Show, coming to you live on Star TV on Channel 21. We're broadcasting live from our Media One Center studios of 3 Malon Street, Brookfields in Freetown. We start off with MIC. MIC, you rose to prominence with the Cypher High, and having been one of the best, you emerged as the winner, and you got signed to Hear Me. There was a time you stepped aside and you vamp again. Take us through that moment, you know, being a rapper and growing up as a kid. Was rap or even music part of the deal, or you have to choose music as a way of passion?
Well, for me, coming up, I wanted to do I bet I wanted to be a pilot. Yeah, that was my main dream, or play soccer. But later on, I switched up to the music because I'm good with poetry. So, as a kid, I'm a kid like I got anger issues as well. So the only thing I've got to do is I've got to like rap, make words so I could take out my stress and my anger as well. So that's how I fell in love with music.
And how did you grab the opportunity in the cypher by then?
Well, I'm a rapper. I just gotta do what a rapper has to do.
Okay.
So that's what I did.
All right, and becoming the winner, you know, how was it like? You know, you have to deal with the tension. I haven't been that there are times when they relate rap music or hip hop with violence, or you have to be a gang member, be part of a clique. But coming from a decent background, moving to the cypher by then, you emerge as the winner, got signed to KME. Take us through that journey.
Well, at first the AYV Cypher was cool, but the finals got really tense because the other people that were rapping, they had like beef because they were like, okay, this guy's having too many votes, so we need to set him up. But the good part was I was very good with everybody because I never had beef with anyone. So that was the good part. So if they want to have like a beef, want to have like, how can I say, a drive-by or setup, so I have another person come from the team to come snitch. Be like, hey, they want to do this, keep it on the low. So really, for me, it was a challenge, but at the same time, it was an experience.
There are times you have to change the entire way of flowing from how you started into the grand finale. Why? Was it a part of a technique or because of this information you were having in the past?
Okay, the past I could say yes, but the other part was I'm an artist. I've got to paint the arts with rap, that words. So that's what I had to do. I started slow, like to know my competitors, like where's the weakest point. If they can like stand more than 1 round, 2 round, I don't even care. But what I know that I got to do, I probably like I go on a stage or grab on the mic, freestyle, and everybody likes it. So that's me.
I have to bring him back his MIC, and we'll be talking about his KME deal and other things. And I just welcome another fine personality, Kindo Amani. He says to be the flag bearer for the stand-up comedians. You know, was comedy part of the entire deal? You know, I know you went to Fairbanks College. You have been supporting Talking Dome, BBC Media Action, but was comedy part of your journey?
Yeah, well, basically, I was an actor. I would say I'm still an actor, but the acting field was not vibrant, and it was a bit complicated for me to like show off. You understand? And I noticed I have another talent, the funny aspect of me, and I saw it like a virgin industry or a virgin sector in the entertainment industry. So I decided to like chip in, even though like there were so many people, like players who have actually took the forefront to like set the pace for us for comedy in general. But like stand-up comedy was a bit very new in Sierra Leone, so I decided to like took that part. You know, when I was in school up till university, people used to say, hey, you know, you're funny. You know, I used to be that kind of clown in all of my classes. You understand? So like if a lecturer wants to say something, detention and all that, I will have that kind of spirit that will just give me one word or one phrase that will just make the whole place like you know, people just laugh and all that. So like friends and other people notice that part of me and say, Kino, you have this talent, go for it. You have this talent. I noticed that particularly 2008. I went to a wedding wherein the chairman was not around, he was not available, and I had to like step up and do something, you know. I remember a few jokes that we were doing around, and I have the own in order. So like while I was going with the own in order, and I was like chipping in with some jokes and other things, you know, that I would say was my star night. So I decided to actually grab the opportunity, fine tune it, watch some other classic comedians around the world and Africa to be specific.
How was university days for you? You know, coming from that background that the parents would say, Kindo, we don't have any challenge with your comedy,
Yeah.
but you need to bring this degree home and hand it over to us.
Yeah, definitely it was very, very tough because between your career, something you actually want to do, and something that does not matter to your family at that time, you know, their focus was whatever you want to do in life, you need to have something like you need to be educated, and imagine the distraction about entertainment as a whole. Like a small champion, local champion, I would say, in my small environment. You know, the popularity and all. You'll be a bit distracted, but I actually decided like to overcome it, stay focused. Decided to also, okay, let me focus and get this degree done, finish with my education, the first half of my education, because I'm planning to do another half. Maybe it will be the final half. But nevertheless, it was very, very much challenging at that time, and I decided to actually listen to the voice, the small voice of my family. You need to come home with this thing. We've invested in you so much. We need this.
And seeing that on the graduation day was a bit more than a comedy. Everybody was laughing.
Everybody. Actually, around that time was the time I was actually planning my first show.
Yeah.
So imagine my flyer were all over and my backdrop was at the center of the university. So most people like, let's go to your backdrop. Let's go and take a photo and something like that. They actually never believed, like not like transforming the kind of comedy in Sierra Leone, but like, would you succeed? Like, especially for my parents. Some of my friends, I have some trusted people that will say, okay, you have this talent, go for it. They believed in it. They believed in me. But for my parents, they say, you cannot make it. In this country, if they say, like, if you are in a public place arguing with somebody say, you're a comedian, but simply means you are a madman. So for a madman to make a breakthrough in the entertainment world, it was very, very.
It takes a lot. I have to hold you on a bring. Not just welcome iTribe. iTribe, you have been doing music, and there are times you have helped a lot of people in their chorus, their hook, and other things. But Hakuna Matata took you to a different height, and after that height, you're still maintaining a level. There are times you have to stay by, looking for a trusted label. And you get connected with KME, and even in Daily, I can feel the energy. I can feel you got signed, and the lyrics will tell you that money starts coming in. You're happy, and you're a happy man. Let's look at what comes to mind when you break through with that hook with Caldinero on the song Hakuna Matata.
Well, in the first place, it was that was like the breakthrough point. Like you were in between. I was in college by then, in between thinking of what your parents, as he was saying, thinking of what your parents might think, and thinking of your education, and thinking of the passion that you so believe in, which is to you is more important than what your parents want. So it was confusing, but yet very exciting, because at the end of the day, I was like, this is what I'm looking for. I want people to listen to me. I want people to hear what I have inside. I have this burning stuff inside me. I want people to listen to it. I want the audience, the public, to believe that this is what I'm bringing. So at that point, it was really exciting, but yet difficult, because it was not completely my song.
Okay.
So it was just exciting in that. In a nutshell, it was exciting. It was like there's this step in front of me that I'm going.
You just have to take the opportunity, despite education. But prior to that, you have been doing music. Let's look at your road to Hakuna Matata. You come across Caldinero not by mistake. It might have had a couple of songs you have did in the past. Get connected with Lord Mo.
Yeah.
Carlos was there to help, and to that height. Let's look at what have been happening before Hakuna Matata.
Well, before Hakuna Matata. I was rapping by then. I used to download beats, go to the studio, pay, and then I rap on it. But when I went to Project Fame in 2013 to represent Sierra Leone in Nigeria, when I came back in 2013, I decided, okay, maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing, because if I could be chosen amongst up to 1,000 people who went for the audition, I could be chosen to go and represent Sierra Leone in a musical contest. I think this is something I should be doing. And when I came back, I hooked up. I followed a guy. There was a friend of mine, Joel Jackson. He's also into music. He took me to Lord Mo to be on his hook. on the chorus. And I went there. Apparently, Lord Mo felt what I was doing, so we decided to hook up, and then we started working. But then, so I recorded like 3 albums with Lord Mo, and then the Hakuna Matata came. You know.
To the lyrics, you know, there was a time where people are still arguing that you were supported with lyrics. How visual is that? You know, you wrote Hakuna Matata verse for yourself, or someone somewhere said, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. You have the voice. Let me just help you with this that can make you reach to a different height.
Hakuna Matata, the lyrics was not. I did not sit down and write it. I was about to leave the studio when Carlos came. Carlos came was like, okay, I'm having this compilation. You know, I want you guys are going to be on your own song, but I have a beat for Carl. I want you to just do something on it, and then we can send it to him. Just let him just rap, and then we'll work on the chorus later. So I went to the vocal room. I did what I had to do, and then I came out. It was sent to Carl. That was not even a complete hook. It was not a complete chorus. He was like, okay, let's leave it like this. Let him just rap first, and then we work on it. And then he actually sent it to Carl, and Carl was like, okay, this is how I want it. Don't omit anything. Don't add anything. This is what I want exactly.
The reaction of the song after you start receiving no chorus, I know, as Kino rightly said, the film. There are times when the film will disturb your entire your mood. You know, people that used to greet you, not greet them. You say, okay, I am I-type. I have a jungle cow that is playing. What was your reactions after Hakuna Matata?
I actually never let the fame get to me, because at the end of the day, fame, you don't even know the next day how it's going to be for you. So who are you making fame? Why are you allowing the fame? I never get fame. Let fame get to me, because I think that would bar you from doing more. You know, I just think that way, because I think people you meet on the way, people who are with you from day one, since day one, are the ones you should hold on to.
Before moving to the way you also collaborated with Collabo, you know, for the benefits of our viewers and people across the globe, can we have that magic lines from Hakuna Matata before we look at your collaboration with Collabo and we'll talk about Kemi now?
Me sweet papa sugar mixed with banana. I say the apple of me eyes, there's no wahala. In your eyes I see the way you glow. Yeah. With you in my life, Hakuna Matata.
You also give the same support to Collabo. You know, when you have to fire a couple of songs, the song title Collabo and all. How was it like for you supporting another big act in the industry with the experience with Car? I know what happened and all, but because of for professional reason, Car is not here. We'll not talk about what happened next after Hakuna Matata. But you gave the same support to Collabo and other people. Take us through your featuring skills.
Well, I actually just I just rely on my instincts. Actually, doing music, I rely on what's the spirit in music. I just rely on that. That is just what I don't like write it and try to put this is what I'm going to sing. There's no.
As soon as you get touched and on the song, you tell the people I'm ready to support.
I was called upon by Collabo. I actually did not know him by then. I was called upon him. Yo, what's up? Let's meet at Wilbur Studio. I want you to help me do something. I'm like, okay. I went there, and then I helped Wilbur create the beat, and then we worked. That was just it.
Actually, I'm bringing MSC again. MSC to KMU now, and you got signed, and Kabaka was very happy on the first point, and all the time people were asking why is MIC. Neither you or Kabaka spoke about what happened. And we just saw you back. You're back to the family. And Kabaka was saying, MIC is my son. Let's look at your signed deal with Kemi. How is Kemi so far for you? And what songs you have been releasing on the label?
The label's been good. Kemi's a family. And to be honest, it's a great experience to be part of KME. And what happened when I left, I think it was the same time last year, same time. So what happened was I was being punished for something I did wrong. Yeah, I was supposed to do a song, while later I finished the song and I did another song with another artist that the management didn't know of. So I was getting punished by then. My song's out now, Philomena, and I guess everybody out there must have heard about it. If not, go get it. The song I have next, sorry, the song I have next coming out is a song with I-Tribe, Living the Life, and I've got a couple of songs because I'm having an album coming out soon, pretty soon this year. So be on the lookout, be on the watch, get ready to stream, download, everything.
Alright, so what about the fluency? You know, this English fluency of yours have been a challenge for other fans. They strongly believe you need to calm down a little bit and help them one or two Creole raps and other things. How do you want to change the style a bit? Because you cannot go international if you cannot blow locally.
Well, this is the thing. You're very correct. And the good part is, I blew up on Creole. Perfect one. Like me, I'm good with English. That's my part. So doing the English and trying to blend in to get Sierra Leonean people to listen to my music. It was hard at the start, but now everybody can relate to the songs. And because we have like Shadowboxer, we have other rappers that do English as well. But the good thing is, I'm breaking it down step by step.
Okay, what about videos? You know, I know most of your songs don't have videos.
Yeah.
But recently you showed up on Bless videos that I do, and that was exceptional. You know, how was it like for you? Having that direction, I know Bless can direct. Bless can direct it best.
Yeah, true.
He knows things that are good. He knows quality. How was it like for you in I Do? You know, the different style, and you came out to do extremely well in the song.
Yeah, I Do. The song was okay. Bless recorded the part of the song and called me. Hey, I might see where you at. Yo, sad, and I was kind of studio now. I was at the studio. I took, I think, 20 minutes to write and record the verse. So after I think it was 2 days after, he called me. Hey, so I'm gonna shoot for this video tomorrow. I was like, okay, well, I go make me out today. So after that, I had my done, and the next morning, it collected me from the house. So direct to the place. Started shooting the video, and it was actually nice because I was there. I was like, you can sing, you can direct. What can the guy not do? So we did the song, and it was a very joyful set because everyone was happy. The model, me, the Ayuba, and all the other guys around, they were happy. So thank God it was successful.
So are we expecting the same energy in Philomena? Because you and Kiddy did extremely well, and the benefit part of it, Kiddy and his team are also promoting the song for you, which is nice for a collaboration, you know. But how best do you want to put more energy in that Philomena video? That video can make or break your MIC. So what the energy so far? How best are you working on it?
The first thing, the way I recorded the song, Philomena means a lot. Even if I don't have a girl named Philomena, but I sure will find my Philomena soon. Yeah. So I'm gonna do extremely well, and I'm representing Sierra Leone because that's an international collaboration. I could get their fans over there, and Kitty as well got fans now in Sierra Leone. So I promise you, it's gonna be like the best video you've seen in years. I promise.
Okay, let me just come again to Kindo. Kindo, you used the bar high, and to an extent, most other comedians now are doing stand-up comedy events, and you are still moving to different heights from Meta Conference now to Bintumani. That shows the level, and you say the Word Up, the Dunk to We, all those things are coming from you now, and it's nice. You have supported BBC Media Action, the Talking Drum, and then elections. You are nationwide tour. What next for you now? You know, having do all those stand-up comedy shows. I know you have one this year. What next for you, and what are you expecting from your sector?
He forgot to mention that he also will be doing a song with me. Alright, basically, you know, for this part, for the past 3-4 years, I was trying to like lay the platform for my brand and try to get connected with my fans, you know, because like we were saying, if you don't have that kind of background from your country, if you don't have the base, definitely you cannot make a breakthrough internationally. And I think for me, internationally is going to meet different sets of people. Going international, you need to have people that will convince other nationals that okay, this is our own and it should be an export material. For now, I am still working on expanding the brand locally and internationally as well, because I think I'm a bit finished with some part of my country. So I will be embarking on another project before my next show. Basically, there is this concept we are working on, this Dong Tori concept. It's a satire that would like be talking like a social commentary, talking about the happenings of the daily things that are happening in our country. For every week, we will have issues in this country, being it political, social, being it entertainment, whatsoever. You know, we have things to talk about. You understand? And there is one way. I am so sure. That is why I actually, one of the reasons that actually prompted me to be a comedian was to, you see, my kind of jokes, they are not that kind of things that will just left you like leave you laughing, but at least promise you to learn something at the end of it. So there is this project that I will be doing to like create awareness to Sierra Leoneans in a funny way, like serving as a pressure group as well, both on government side, youth like the cliques, the rapists, so many other areas, you understand. So the Dong Tori concept, it's like a series that will be launching pretty soon. We're working on it.
Let's look at the recap of your recent concert. People strongly believe you are still counting and the band is still keeping you in touch. You know, because the event was sold out.
Yeah.
Been to money at a flat rate of 100,000 euros. Most people we are even in doubt. Will Kindo succeed on it? That's expensive. That's way too up.
Yeah.
But to an extent, it was sold out. Let's look at the recap. You want to tell the public what exactly came out from that event?
Okay, first of all, I want to say thanks to Wukel Commercial Bank. They've been my back. They've been my source of hope and inspiration. Thanks to Orange Sierra Leone. Oh, I can't do without this company that I'm calling. You know, Wukel Commercial Bank is more than a financial institution, I must say. And Orange Sierra Leone, of course, they've been doing so well. And most importantly, Priority Solutions. Like we have this back and forth thing that I want it this way, and they say no, Kindo, we want it this way. No, okay, we actually want to work for you, but you have to listen to us. We want it this way because we want to give the people what they want. No, I want it. You understand that kind of thing, and I had to tell them that I am agency, you know, but God so good, they have that kind of family relationship with me, and they guided me and say, okay, let's work with it this way, and I think we'll get it.
Overall, what are we talking
overall,
about?
Overall, you know, it's was a success.
Over 100 million or so, whatever.
It was a success.
It was a success. You don't want to share the amount.
Yes, it was a success because of these people. Most importantly, my fans. You know,
okay.
I actually decided to do this kind of show because I wanted to convince other people. There are some people I invited freely to just come. You understand? To see that Sierra Leoneans, we have the market. Sierra Leoneans, we have the ideas. We can support ourselves and make. You understand? You can compare that show to any of the AY Live, the Movie Man on Fire, and so many other shows across Africa. You understand? So my purpose of doing that show was like to convince Sierra Leoneans, make them understand that okay, we have the source, we have the market, and we can make a.
And it is the bar high.
Yes, and so overall, you know, I want to say thank God.
Okay,
it was a successful
but overall, you don't want to share the amount of it.
I think okay, commercial bank can.
Thank you. Let me just bring it again. I12 before we go for a quick break. I12, Daile, What a Size Stone, and now the Sugar Song. You know, two songs with Jose back to back in Daile as a KME sign artist. Take us through the trend of your songs you're doing and to the recent one that is Sugar.
Well, Daile was actually an appreciative kind of song, like something, you know, I've been signed now to KME, and then, you know, good stuff started coming in. I'm just trying to let people know. I'm just like trying to let the fans know that okay, you've been seeing me down there. Now there's this point that I'm in. I need to thank God for it, and I need to let you, the fans, know that this is what is happening. So I decided to drop Daile. I actually went to the studio. I was signed like today. The next day I went to the studio, and then I downloaded it was a downloaded beat actually.
Okay.
I was just trying to, you know, so I recorded on it, and then the CEO felt it.
Yeah.
It was not the song actually to be released. I was just trying to be appreciative.
Okay.
you know, to send it. I was like, okay, let me drop this.
And
one
Kabaka
and send
started
it.
doing video for the song.
Yeah, and then he
That's
was
singing
listening
it,
to the
he
song
couldn't
and then he felt it, and then that was it.
So what a Side Stone and Sugar. The
But
two
the
big
Side
projects
Stone
now.
has actually been recorded since 8-9 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went to the studio once. It was with Young Lee, and then I was like, okay, can you play a beat? I just want to do something, and I dropped it. I kept it. I don't know why. It has been kept all this while. It was once I played it for Rose, and then she said, "Guy, you are keeping this one. This one is a hit too." But I was like, okay, let's drop it. Let's work on it, and then we worked on it, and then it turned out to be a massive hit. You know, that was it. And then
So Sugar. Yeah.
Sugar, we were in the studio, like just chilling. We actually went to do something else, but Kabaka came in, and then he dropped the beat. And it was not for me, but he dropped the beat. I started doing something on it. He liked it. So okay, well, let's record it, and then we worked on it.
But the Side Stone video is out, and when are we expecting the video for Sugar? Because that's the two songs you're promoting as Akemi,
Yeah.
that of MIC, Philomena and yours, and cartoon is coming out there very soon with Ataya Sef and all. So are we expecting more videos from Kemi?
Yeah, more
or you guys want the
videos.
songs to
I
play?
will be Daily video will be coming out soon, and then we have this remix with Kwame Eugene.
Yeah.
Water Side Stone remix with Kwame Eugene. So we'll be traveling soon to Ghana to shoot that one. So we want to use that opportunity while we're in Ghana to shoot Water Side Stone remix. We want to also shoot Sugar. We want to shoot MIC's Philomena. We want to shoot. There's this one I have with him, Living a Life. We want to also shoot. So we want to take that opportunity.
You have to
while
put
we're
on
in
more work in the raining, so as soon as
Exactly.
you come to the dry season,
Yeah.
you have more
Ghana.
videos.
We have
to
more
play.
videos. Yeah.
Okay, I continue to stay with us in the studios. You're still watching the Star Good Morning Show, coming to you live on Star TV on Channel 21, proudly sponsored by Bouquet Commercial Bank. I still have with us in the studios MIC from KME and also iTribe and comedian Kingdom Harmony. Music break, and we'll come right back and continue the rest of the program here on Star TV.
Hey baby, yeah. Why you dey hold me out when you know say you know one time? You dey like by me, you want fast like we were bantam. You dey shake your head to me song, but you know dance some. You say you love me, but I'm like that. Yeah, you dey call me the man of power, but I lie. I don't talk to me, I don't tire. I'm for the bambay. Now only you like my fire. Now only you my desire. You my baby. Now only you my desire. Now only you like my fire. But you don't see me like a dirty water. But you know you see me like water size too. You don't see me like a dirty water. You know you see me like water size too. Heaven sent you, not me bestie. I left for you, colo. Me call a man no tie. Yeah, me no go left you side. Oh baby girl, you're good for me. Yeah, I say you're not the one that love me. Yeah. Say you gon' marry me. Yes, I do. You got done for me. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Anything you want, I do. Girl, do you love me? Yes, I do. Say you gon' marry me. Yes, I do. You got done for me. Yeah.
Alright, I go by the name M. Look, girl, we don't really come on far from besties now. This too much memories, now me eight. I remember we first kiss. Go walk you down the aisle, girl, now me first wish. I no go jump inside water, then you see me turn 2019, Bonnie and Clyde, always like to see you smile. I know say I'm not perfect, but you see me, I did try. You know the apple of me eye, I no go peep other side. I no go peep other side. She what a hulu, for Antung. We love in the grow, yeah, na times two. Me now you man, and your friend too. I no go S and knock you, you know I really love
Girl,
and
do you
respect
love
you.
me? Yes, I do. Say you gon' marry me. Yes, I do. You got done for me. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Anything you want, I could do. Girl, do you love me? Yes, I do. Say you gon' marry me. Yes, I do. You got done for me.
Yes, welcome back, and many thanks to the technical team for helping us with the break. And it was Walasai Stone, there's I Tribe and Jose, and also I Do, there's Bless, The Blessed Way, and MIC. MIC, we are wrapping up now. What has been the reaction for a couple of your songs in the past, from Obaya, and also now to Philomena, and what more do you expect from you? Do you live up to expectations? Or there are times we start finding you like we have been doing for other stars. We're asking for them, and not I understand.
Okay, the good thing is I will always stay relevant and still stay trending, and I'll be dropping more songs. So the reviews for the song, since I started dropping songs from Obaya, all the other songs, it's been great. Like I'm getting more fans like every day. Okay. Yeah. So thanks to you, my fans. All the people supporting me throughout my music career, I love you guys, and I do this for you guys.
And how best are you working on the career rap?
You know, saying, like I can say no more, you know. I work on some few things there, but before that, I can give me fans or something quick.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, I got like a short story like, hello Vanessa, I hope everything is well. I truly miss you because you were my type of girl. I know I messed up not to get you the flowers and the pearls. The superstar in me was kicking until I trip and fall. Miss on your texts and calls, you was perfect, but you know I had too many flaws. I pray this new guy really loves you to the core, and please don't make him suffer for all of the stupid things I did before. I go by the name M.
I see. So what about your social media hands before leaving us?
Instagram at IamMIC official. On Facebook m.i.c1, and on Twitter you can get me just Young King.
Alright, thank you so much. We wish you the very best. Kino Amani, we're wrapping up your closing message. And how can someone get you on social media handles for bookings and all?
Yes, for this musician, my problem is I don't know. I don't know if they want to talk or rap. I don't know what is their problem with this. I don't know if the lyrics is connected with their hands. You know, Miss Sweet Banana. What is this problem? Do you want to like kill your fans or? Whenever the less, it's their talent. That is it. That is why I used to tell people you need to pay us more than these people because they go on stage. Connect with you and they allow you and them to perform their songs. While us, for the comedians, we crack alone. There are times we crack even their makeup. We just crack, divide. You know. Before I actually go to my last message, I want to say thanks to my fans. You know, they have been so supportive. You know, I am trending day by day because of them, and they are giving me reason to like make issues. To crack a joke, like to write one joke, it's really not easy. If you add the musicians, like both of them said that this hook we actually do it in less than 20 minutes. Are they what? Which weed are they smoking? They cannot even write. They just go. Young Lee, Wilbert, give me beats. What is their problem? For us, we take time, we take hours to write our jokes, and there are times your joke can be funny to you. And I want to advise my fellow comedians again. If you have a joke, if you want to tell the joke, like to test the joke, don't find your friend. Find your enemy. Because there are some friends, you crack joke to them. They want you to be part of their low life. So unsuccessful like them. They will say, hey, it's funny. Go on stage, you will be cracking inside. You understand? There are times you crack joke, nobody will even crack. Nobody will shake. Like for my end, what up? Something like that. So, if you want to like get in touch with Kino Amani, unlike these musicians, I am straightforward to the core. I don't have different channels, social media, whatsoever. Just Kino Amani. On Facebook, you can like the page Juicy Kino Amani, Instagram at Kino Amani, and of course Twitter at Kino Amani. And also that I guess again. Though I think I get Snapchat, but I don't forget. But the point is. You can check some of this media. You will see.
Thank you so much.
And again, I want to actually encourage my fellow comedians because I'm actually working on a search in the next 3 months from now. I really want new comedians, especially a female comedian. Actually, they are called comedian. The female name for comedian is comedian. So we're looking for a woman that can come on board. My next show, I want to have new faces and. That is it. Thanks so much. God bless you. Star TV, AY, what's not this other TV?
Start TV back.
Start TV back. You know well. Oh.
Thank you so much, Kindo. I glad we're going now. How are the songs doing, and what next for Sugar? As you rightly said, you guys are moving to Ghana shortly. What are the reaction for the fans, and how can they get your songs and contact with you on social media?
Actually, the fans, the reaction from the fans is always great. As a matter of fact, that's the reason we're going on strong. That's what keeps us going. The fans are always there for us, and the fans always make it easier, because when you get a good reaction from the fans, it means what you're doing makes sense. That means you should keep pressing on. And my Twitter handle is at iTribe50, and on Instagram is iTribe. On Facebook is iTribe. So you can reach me on any of these social media. Yeah, and you would be. I always have a good.
You're more than open. So do you want to leave with us any lines from Other Side Stone or Sugar?
But you still,
like a minute.
Yeah.
Baby, I like the way that you love me. I want to give you my body. I want to spend all my money. Yeah. Lady, when you know they acting lonely, you know you are my one only. I want to give you my body. Yeah. This love, not sugar daddy.
Bro, this song
Sugar
get
Thank you.
That's for my.
And I wish you feature on Steady Bongo.
That's for my baby right there.
Mama say,
Steady Bongo on the song. Thank you so much, guys. But that's all we can take for today. Many thanks to the rest of the production team, and to our studio guest, MIC Kindo Harmony and iTribe. And that's how we're bringing the curtain down after this edition of the Star Good Morning Show live here on Star TV. I have been your presenter, Mohamed Basiru Sanusi. Keep watching Star TV on Channel 21. Do have a blessed and lovely day.
Star TV, tell him mama, tell him papa, Star TV, tell him sister, go tell him brother, Star TV, don't forget your granny and your grandpa, Star TV.